Mount St Helens volcano, a cascade volcano, has had 115 earthquakes in the last 30 days. The activity has picked up from what I've seen in the past week or so. A tremendous amount of activity. We'll take a look at the earthquakes there and also the history of what has been going on since the 1980 eruption of Mount St. Helens. This is from the 1982 eruption, May 19, as we can see there. And we'll see where it is. Cascade Range right there. Mount St. Helens, Mount Adams, Mount Rainier. This is the Cascade volcanoes. We've had a tremendous amount of activity in the Juan de Fuca Plate and the Blanco Fracture Zone lately. And the earthquakes are still ongoing in these areas. But let's take a look at the PNSN of Mount St. Helens. Right here. Okay, there we go. The last 2 hours is red, the last 2 days is orange, the last 2 weeks is yellow. So, as you can see, you can even go in a little bit more to see the actual imagery. There we go. Okay, so it's in the crater, as we can see. Most of the earthquakes are in the crater of Mount St. Helens, and we'll take a look at the GPS to see how the deformation is going. And they're not big. The depth is about 2.9 kilometers, 5.1 kilometers. They're not big, but it's active. It's moving right there, as you can see. It's moving. Now, the Cascade volcanoes in the subduction zone of the Pacific Plate under the North American Plate. But let's go to the activity recently, 2004 to 2008. Magma reached the surface October 11, 2004, resulting in the building of a new lava dome. You can see there, this thing, it looks like it sprouted out of the earth. That lava, that dome it's not lava, but actually it's something coming out of the earth. But that thing was coming out like this, growing a tremendous amount every day. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? There we go. Okay. This looks like it's constructed cement, but it's not. You can see that cracking there. This is the activity of what's going on there. Let's go back to that. Okay. Several transient features observed, such as the lava spine nicknamed whaleback, right here, which comprise long shafts of solidified magma being extruded by the pressure of the magma beneath it. These features were fragile and broke down soon after they were formed. Mount St. Helens showed significant activity in 2005 when a 36,000-foot plume of steam and ash emerged. Another feature, when we don't hear news about this, we think that everything is quiet. Well, it's not. There's activity going on. Another feature to emerge from the dome was called the fin or the slab, about half the size of a football field, the large cooled volcanic rock being forced upward. This one here. In mid-June 2006, the slab was crumbling in frequent rock falls, as we saw before, the crumbling of the rock falls. Okay, right here. Cracking and crumbling. Okay. And back again. Okay, there we go. So, another feature, we saw that. And then October 2006, magnitude 3.5 earthquake broke loose spine 7. The collapse and avalanche of the lava dome sent an ash plume 2,000 feet over the western rim of the crater, and the ash plume then rapidly dissipated. December 2006, large white plume, condensed steam observed, leading some media people to assume there had been a small eruption. However, the Cascade Volcano Observatory of USGS did not mention any significant ash plume, and the volcano was in continuous eruption from October 2004, but this eruption consisted in large part of gradual extrusion of lava from the dome in the crater. Now let's go here to the future hazards. Mount St. Helens would likely be even larger than the 1980 eruption. The current configuration of lava domes in the crater means that much more pressure will be required for the next eruption, and hence the level of destruction will be higher. Significant ashfall may spread over 400,000 square miles, disrupting transportation. A large lahar flow is likely to branch of the branches of the Tuttle River, possibly causing destruction in inhabited areas along I-5 corridor. A lahar is a violent type of mud flow or debris flow composed of slurry, pyroclastic material, rock debris, and water. The material flows down from the volcano, typically along a river valley. Now let's take a look at the GPS to see what the geodesy to see what is happening there. Oh, it has to wake up. Sorry. Okay. Now we're going to Mount St. Helens. Okay. Mount Hood. Okay. That's Mount Rainier. Sorry, I don't want this. Take this off. Okay. St. Helens. Okay, there we are. Okay. Let's go to this area like this. Okay, we can see that better. There we are. Mount Adams is right next to it on the east. And let's go towards the crater to see what kind. This is inside the crater where we had most of the earthquakes. Now, that's not a good one at all. Let's take another one to the west, northwest. Okay, that's better. That shows decrease, deflation. Let's take one here. That's not good. Why are these GPSs not good? Okay, that shows it's going, this is heading, this is the east-west graph. It shows it's going down, so it's going west. This is the north-south, it's going down, so it's going south. And this is, so it's going southwest and it's deflating, it looks like. Let's go to the other side. Okay, that again is deflating, southwest and deflating. And let's take this one. It's going southwest and it's seasonal and deflating. So I don't see any inflation there. Going southwest and deflating. What's happening? Let's take this one here. It's going southwest and it's pretty steady. So from what these GPSs are showing us, I don't see any inflation. It's just seasonal. Okay, so, but we do have all these earthquakes. Okay, 115 in the past 30 days. So that's a very huge amount. Mount Rainier has, well, a couple of days in the past 30 days. 10, the Three Sisters 4, Newberry 3, Mount Hood 2, Crater Lake 1. Adams and all these, I guess nothing. Okay, so Mount St. Helens, as we see, is very active. Now, most of these cascade volcanoes have erupted in the past 200 years. Where are we? Okay, they don't have them here. I thought we had the map. There it is, okay. Most of these have erupted the past 200 years. So, it's not as if we don't have any activity. Please leave your comments. Thank you for your support. All of you there, please be very alert for earthquakes and whatever. Thank you. Please support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.